play a game. Comment below. You have to pick one. Who would you rather see robbed? A college student, a single mother, a small family, or a bank? I'll wait. You probably said bank. If you said one of the other things, what kind of monster are you? But why is robbing a bank more socially accepted? I'm not saying go rob banks, but what I did want to point out is that we've enjoyed movies where the robber was the good guy. Time to root for the bad guy. Is this really a Christmas movie? This is Reindeer Games. Something horrible just happened here. Wow, they should have let Rudolph play. Did they finally make the Christmas movie from Scrooge? Come out to the pole, we'll get together, have a few laughs. The naughty list just got naughtier. They just put the sleigh in sleigh bells. I'll be dead for Christmas. His belly jiggled like a bowl full of buckshot. Okay, I'm done. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Ben Affleck is Rudy, doing 5 years for GTA. Wait, Rudy, Rudolph, Reindeer Games. I just got that. Nick, played by James Frain, is his best buddy and cellmate. Anyone else wish this was played by Matt Damon? They're getting out in 3 days, and Nick has plans with his girl Ashley, whom he's never met.
You know, Nick, all those pictures she sent, you sure that's really her in the pictures?
That's a valid point. If Hotch can be catfished, what chance do we have? Rudy once pissed off a man named the Alamo. And he's back. What crazy timing, right? I mean, what are the odds?
I did my time. I just want to go home.
Stop it, Ben. Saying stuff like this marks you for movie death. Don't you know that? In Russia, Alamo remembers you.
Alamo, man, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Extra protein in the jello leads to a food fight, which turns into a riot, and into Nick getting the shaft. Nick was such a good guy. He was a real saint. Saint Nick. This is a Christmas movie. 2 days from release, and Nick dies. So, can I take out Ashley? I'm not kidding, that's exactly what happens. Rudy's about to tell her Nick is dead, but when he sees that Ashley is played by Charlize Theron, he can't help himself.
I'm Nick.
Nice quiet meal together, I'm sure he'll come clean. Well, I'm half right. Cut him some slack, he was in prison. Now he'll tell her. Nope. I think Rudy walked into the wrong movie.
Hi, Nick.
He's beaten up by Clarence Williams, Donald Logue, and Danny Trejo. And here's their leader, Gabriel, or Monster as they call him, played by Gary Sinise.
Hey, sis. Happy holidays.
Revelation, Monster is Ashley's brother. Okay, now he tells the truth.
I'm not him. Whatever you want from Nick, you got the wrong guy.
She thinks I'm Nick. I'm not him.
But you were saying you were,
Yeah.
so you could get with my sister.
Well, when you say it like that, I feel like an asshole. There's no telling these guys. They're convinced Rudy is Nick.
Don't play no reindeer games with me.
Hey, we have a title. A forced line of dialogue, but it's a title.
The retail industry does 50% of its business between December 1st and December 25th. That seems to me an intelligent country would create, say, a Christmas 2.
Who's down for Christmas 2? Hands? Hands? Another twist, Ashley knew this might happen. Out of options, Rudy just admits to being Nick. They want to know all about the casino Nick used to work security for, because they intend to rob it on Christmas Eve. Now he can't possibly know what he would need to know, so at this point all he can do is stall. That will all depend on how clever he is.
What's this, the cage? I mean, the cage is over here. You got this whole thing's mixed up.
That's what it looks like, Romeo.
Since when?
Rudy starts stalling, calling into question the accuracy of what information they do have, and adds more info that they can't resist. Now he's made to be more valuable to him, thus buying him more time. It seems Monster and the Gibes are total noobs. We smell our own. They send in Rudy Nick to case the casino. He makes a break for it by switching outfits with Ashton Kutcher. No, really, that's Ashton Kutcher. He takes Ashley with him because he still has some feelings for her. But they can't get far. You know, frozen ponds scare me for this very reason. To me, this is the stuff of nightmares.
Ow! My nipple!
They capture them, but he apparently gained points by saving Ashley's life. But they do call him on his lie. Still upset, Monster sticks it to him. Rudy needs a gun, and a fellow guest of the motel appears to be Charlton Heston. He escapes his room, but finds no gun, because he's a responsible gun owner. But Rudy does find a handy knife. Before he can sneak back to his room, he makes yet another discovery. Brother and sister are chilling in the pool. Ew, 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 ew! He finally gets it. They're not really brother and sister. But first he has to get back to his room. Nope, can't go that way. Nope, can't. Oh shit, can't go back this way. Up the stairs. Nope, down, left, right, nope. Safe. The big night, and they give him a squirt gun. And a nice stiff drink. 3 Santas walk into a casino. One causes a diversion. Maybe he just fell off the wagon? Alright, that was mean. Don't be mad, Mr. Affleck, just poking fun. Martha? Obviously, this was never going to be a stealth mission. Ocean's 11, they ain't. This is a ho-ho hold-up! It's bloody, it's violent, and they eventually take over the casino. But it's costly. One down.
Forget about him and get the money!
And the truth we knew about for 20 minutes comes out again. The casino manager, played by Dennis Farina, is forced to open the powwow safe, the one bit of information Rudy had that was legit. But I bet you thought there was money in there, didn't you?
Pow. Wow.
Powwow.
Rudy is still stuck with the squirt gun, but is now filled with rum, which makes earlier shots like this make more sense. That was hilarious and kinda badass. Now it's down to Monster and Ashley and their new patsy Rudy.
Come here.
Ew, ew, ew! Sorry, I'm still used to them being brother and sister.
Guy takes a ship for you, you go chasing his girlfriend?
I never said anything about a ship. How'd you know there was a ship?
Yet another revelation. Meet the mastermind. Zombie! Christmas zombie! The real Nick shows up. He's been dead through most of the movie, so I guess the truth just has to come out here. It feels like a James Bond exposition. Of course, almost everything went to plan. Changes nothing. Skip. So Rudy was manipulated from day one by pretty much everyone he's met. The plan is to push him in a burning car over a cliff to throw off the cops, and he takes the rap. But he's still got that knife. And it's sure lucky he was a car thief.
Never put a car thief behind the wheel!
Yes, yes, yes! Sorry, babe. You're just not that hot.
Rudy.
Rudy is less than forgiving.
Game over!
It's okay though, I think he'll manage. This should help with that alimony. Oh, he's the best Santa ever! Rudy goes home to his family and all the hot cocoa he can drink. And that was Reindeer Games. Rudy appears to be in a hopeless situation, at the mercy of these villains. But he's also smart, and he tries to outsmart these villains, who are actually fairly incompetent. I liked that he was doing a lot of things I think I would do in his situation. I still like how he tried to use his head. He goes into stone cold killer mode when he has to, yet he never becomes a killing machine. And he's a good guy. It doesn't even look like he keeps any of the money. He just wanted to go home to his family and a good cup of hot chocolate. He's still a good guy trying to do right. I wasn't screaming at the screen because he's doing all the wrong things just to drive the plot forward. He tries to use his head. But he's also vulnerable, which keeps him likable. I've been working all my life and now I want a payday, blah blah blah. Get in line, pal. Greedy villains are among the most boring. He wanted money. Yawn.
Because I do not deserve to be in some shitbag motel!
But Gary Sinise does turn in a great performance. He manages to play him with a lot of malevolence and menace. He's at least scary when he needs to be. But his motives just bring this character down. I kept feeling like Lieutenant Dan Snap. Charlize Theron did manage to keep surprising me, from victim to knowing accomplice, to team member, to mastermind, then a lateral move to mastermind's girl. The most we learn about her character, well, the true stuff anyway, comes at the very end, right before she's killed. Back when she was a sympathetic victim, she was convincing. Somehow, when she's shifting more to the villainous side, she becomes less convincing. His henchmen are pure muscle, little character. Ultimately, they're here to die. It's a struggle to stay ahead of them. Physically, he's outnumbered. Mentally, he's got him outclassed early on. The story itself is pretty straightforward, but the twists keep it interesting. The final twist is just so ridiculous, but after everything else that happens, I was ready to accept it. It may be a Christmas movie because it takes place on Christmas Eve, everyone is dressed as Santa, and we also get the spirit of giving when Rudy gives all those strangers fat stacks of cash. But it does have some decent, rewarding action, and the bad guys get a satisfying end. I'm giving Reindeer Games 3 Bs. It's a standard heist film, but the twists help keep it enjoyable. The real tension comes from Rudy's attempts to outsmart the bad guys, which in the end didn't seem all that difficult. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, you know the drill. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!